When people think of the civil rights movement, they often remember a few famous names. But history rarely tells the full story. Behind every march, every speech, and every moment of change were women whose courage shaped the movement long before the world paid attention. Long before Rosa Parks became a symbol, countless women resisted segregation in quiet, powerful ways. They sat where they were told not to sit. They spoke when silence was expected. Their actions did not make headlines, but they made history. Many of these women worked in secret. They organized meetings, printed flyers, and spread information by word of mouth. Without social media or protection, they risked their safety simply by believing in equality. Women were the backbone of early marches. They walked long distances, faced threats, and endured insults often without recognition. Their strength came not from fame, but from necessity. Claudette Colvin was just 15 years old when she refused to give up her seat on a segregated bus months before Rosa Parks. Her bravery helped lay the legal foundation for ending bus segregation, yet her name was nearly erased. Women trained others in nonviolent resistance. They taught how to remain calm under abuse, how to stand firm without striking back, and how dignity itself could become a weapon against injustice. Ella Baker believed that strong movements didn't need strong leaders. They needed strong people. She empowered ordinary individuals, especially women and young activists, to take control of their own future. Behind closed doors, women worked late into the night. They typed letters, organized voter lists, and coordinated protests. These invisible efforts kept the movement alive. Many activists were also mothers. They balanced family life with fear and uncertainty, knowing their fight for justice was also a fight for their children's future. When women stood outside courthouses and government buildings, they weren't just demanding rights. They were demanding recognition as full human beings.
They can try to silence us, but we will not be silenced. We want the right to vote, and we want it now.
Fannie Lou Hamer spoke with a voice that could not be ignored. She shared her pain, her truth, and her hope, reminding the nation that democracy meant nothing if it excluded its people. In rural towns, women registered voters despite threats and intimidation. They believed that change didn't start with speeches, it started with ballots. While history books focused on famous men, women stood in the background holding movements together. Leadership didn't always mean standing at a podium. It often meant holding everything up. The work was exhausting. Many women felt forgotten, overwhelmed, and afraid. Yet they continued, not because it was easy, but because it was necessary. Solidarity gave them strength. Together they formed communities of courage, proving that unity could overcome fear. For decades, their faces faded from memory, but their impact never disappeared. Every right gained carries their fingerprints. Today, classrooms are beginning to tell these stories. New generations are learning that change is not made by a few voices, but by many unheard ones. Memorials now honor women once ignored. Names once forgotten are being spoken again, restoring dignity long denied. Young girls looking back at this history see possibility. They see that courage does not require permission, and leadership does not require applause. These women were not hidden because they lacked importance. They were hidden because history chose not to look. Today, we look back and we remember.